If you're feeling down, sometimes a little retail therapy can put that pep back into your step. But it looks like rapper Future has taken that concept to a whole new level. Future was recently on Complex Magazine's sneaker shopping series and let everybody know that not only does he shop every day, but that he spends $200,000 to $300,000 on clothes every month. Future, who admits his habit is crazy, says he isn't just buying for himself. He says his love for shopping benefits his 9-year-old daughter, London, too, who he claims already has 10 to 20 pairs of Chanel shoes and more bags than a grown woman. So, ladies, do you think you could ever allocate that much money to shopping?
He keeps spending money like this, his future won't be bright, I tell you that.
That is a lot of money.
$200,000 to $300,000 a month.
I don't believe that.
I feel like I would never tell somebody how to spend their money, and I certainly wouldn't tell anybody how to spend their money on their children. My biggest question would be, why?
Why?
Yeah, like what is the
enjoys
reason
it.
why? And if it's that you just enjoy it, then my second question would be, what are you teaching that child about having 20 pairs of shoes and 20 bags? So again, I would genuinely want to know, like, you know, I get that you should, I'm sure that one day will come where I want to splurge on my children and buy them all kinds, I'm sure. But at some point, I'm gonna want to know why I want them to have like name brand Chanel things. Does my child even understand the concept of Chanel? Do they understand how hard it is to work for this kind of money? And then I'd give them the option. You can either buy all these things or I can make a decision and say, you know what, we're gonna buy you 2 great pairs of Chanel shoes. Great, you should have that.
Yeah.
You work really hard, your children should have great things, I get it. But then I'd say, maybe we should donate to children that don't have shoes.
Yeah.
And try to teach my child something that in the long term could be a really in-depth lesson for them.
My question, sorry,
No, please.
my question would be, what are you doing to save for your daughter's future?
That part.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
trust fund.
he is worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
I had to look that up. To be spending $300,000 a month, he's worth $30 million.
Wow.
But still, make a saving fund account for your daughter. Make a college fund account for your daughter. I mean, I don't know exactly what he's doing with the money,
The other
that
money.
he's saving. You know what I mean? Maybe he is, but
Maybe he's doing both.
yes,
Yeah.
that's why I would ask that question.
I got questions,
The only part of, like, when it comes to parents and how much they have and how much they're giving their kids, I just only have my experience to think about, where my parents taught me what I want and what I need. So outside of birthdays and Christmas, of course you're gonna buy me what I want. Of course, presents. But outside of that, throughout the year, I wanted a Nintendo set, I wanted this pretty dress, I wanted a brand name shoe or whatever it may be. So my parents, they made it very clear that they provided what I need: food, education, a safe home, protection. And then whenever I wanted something, they said, okay, write it down and tell me how much it is. And so I would write it down, let's say it's $200, right? And so they say, okay, what can you do to work for this money?
That's so great.
And it would just be washing dishes. It might be just helping my mom clean up from my brothers.
Allowance.
But I earned it, and I saw myself calculating as I got to it. And when I walk up to that Toys R Us register and I bought it myself, I know that the reason today that I'm very smart and resourceful about money is because my parents taught me the value of
I just
$1.
don't
And
like...
you take care of your things, too.
I just don't like this whole thing in hip-hop where you gotta have the latest thing, the flyest thing. You know, I think that it just sends a bad message, and it makes, you know, people feel like you're only valued by what you're wearing. And that's just, it's just wrong to feel that way. It's your stuff, it's your kid, but I'm just saying, in general, hip-hop needs to get out of that and get more deeper, more conscious about what they're singing and talking about.
Culture, yes.